Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Friday. I forgot what day it was, which means it's time for another Nozz watches Arifureta. Oh boy. In the last episode of Arifureta, we started back with the new season. And things were a hell of a... I bit my tongue. Things were a hell of a lot better than I was expecting. We've got, there's a village that's under a curse where if you drink the water, you fucking die. Don't know why they kept drinking the water then, but okay. And where people are just having their mana all fucked up, I suppose. So, you know, we spent some time back in the castle with the rest of the students, and, you know, they were the least interesting part, and generally we're just having a good time. It's still disgustingly allosexual, but hey, there you go. By the way, just for legal reasons, anytime I make fun of allosexuals, that's literally that's a joke. That's a joke. But let's get in here and let's see what's going on, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, and go! I just realized I'm probably gonna have to explain what allosexual is. Allosexual means you're not asexual, so you're just a regular person. There you go. Finger guns. Like, it actually fucking baffles me how much better the CG is. Like, I can still tell that the Hummer is CG, but it's way better and way less shit than it was at the end of last season, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, everyone's in quarantine. Turns out none of us would wear masks, you know. Everyone was going on about their rights and shit. Like, seriously, it is absolutely fucking illegal that they actually made... Like, the fact that they had such a fucking visual upgrade should be illegal, man. Like, actually. It's absolutely baffling. Ugh. I think out of all of these characters, I think Yue is probably my favorite. If only because she's an absolute fucking degenerate. I mean, she wants to get married, have kids, and hold hands. How fucking degenerate can you get? I don't know. But I think also just like she's probably the most developed out of all of the waifus. But that's probably just from the fact that she was first, you know? And the first season was just so fucking bad that most of the characters are kind of reduced to one note. So she's probably only the most developed just from sheer screen time alone, you know? Okay, wait, so he wasn't sick. He wasn't sick when you fucking sent him out. How the fuck do you get sick then if the issue is with the fucking water in your fucking The fact that his fucking prosthetic just has this giant fucking loop coming off of it for no fucking reason. Like, that's so fucking ridiculous. It's almost as if they've got magic, you stupid bitch. Aw, she's sleepy. illegal! Crime! Go to jail! Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Of course the darkness dragon is gonna be... Oh my god. Remember how she got fucking defeated by Hajime? Fucking pile driver to her anus. Jesus. That's how my cousin goes fishing. He's fishing like a fucking redneck, man. Oh my god. Oh. I mean, there's a fucking obvious weak spot right in the fucking middle there, man. I wonder what handgun his revolver's based off of. It must be based on a real revolver, right? And problem solved. Okay then. Will that be before or after they run out of that reservoir that UA made? It's always the fucking demons. It's always the fucking demons. Like, if you're living in this world and like something goes wrong, you don't immediately consider that maybe it was demons. Like, I mean, shit, you know? He goes right to it. My man goes right to being an absolute fucking shitbird. Hajime, you best ask for like a fucking mint in rewards at this point. Like, holy shit. Like, you're at the point now where it's like, alright, so I am now responsible for the survival of your entire fucking culture, man. You best be giving them fucking greens, my boy. Best I can do is 6 silver. fucking. I love how like the girls are basically fucking yanderes about it. My guy. Oh my god. Like, just absolute fucking. Like, I think that's ironically that's something I think the show does well. Like, a main character has a harem, but the harem all fucking hate each other. They want Hajime's cock, but they will fucking murder each other to get it. And you know what? That's a twist I haven't seen for a bit. You know what I mean? Like, most of the time, it's like, oh man, we'll share the cock. It's like, man, there's not enough cock to go around. You need to fucking. You need to pick. Being in a caldera like this, they'd all be fucking dead. Except maybe the dragon. You're gonna need quite a bit more than that. I'm waiting for the big twist where this just gets, like, absolutely fucking stupid. Okay, how do you know that? How do you know that? Is it because the stairs end? Like, UA can just control fucking, like, event horizons. How the fuck does Kaori think she's gonna compete with that? Like, how does Kaori look at the bitch that controls fucking black holes and goes, "No, I got that. That's fine. I can beat that with my fucking healing magic." How do you heal something that gets fucking annihilated in spaghettification? And this is why you make sure you have an Artificer on your team. Like, actually, like, people sleep on Artificer in Dungeons and Dragons, but, like, if someone actually plays Artificer right as a support and enchant their teammates' gear, it gets fucking ridiculous. Like, you can just turn any spellcaster's casting focus into a fucking +1 casting focus. Like, a +1 cast. There is only one +1 casting focus in the fucking game. And most of the time, in order to get one, you need to undergo a fucking curse. Like, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. But Artificer can just go, like, no, it's fine. There you go. Fucking level 1. It's almost as if standing so close to lava is going to give you fucking heat stroke, innit? Oh my god, they just got living fucking air conditioning. The best part is that, like, I'm fairly certain there's some Artificer stuff that actually does give you, like, resistance to fucking heat from lava and shit. Although that might be homebrew, I don't remember. So it's literally a dungeon designed around fucking basically a heat aura. Oh my god. You heard the girl, Hajime. Fucking you've got the towel. So the question is, why are they riding on this boat that's clearly been conjured when they have a fucking dragon with them? They could probably just ride on her back, and she'd probably be better because she's bigger. But I guess it'd be an issue if they ran into, like, a tunnel that was too small, I suppose. Oh well. Though, like, they ran into that, it wouldn't be an issue, because, bitch could fucking, just open up her wings. There must be some really cool lava, though. Just, like, being that close to lava, you would actively die. Like, how close can you get to lava before you start fucking dying? Like, fucking, like, 10 feet? Something like that? Probably less. You just had to open your mouth. Just had to open your fucking mouth, didn't you? It's a good thing these stalactites were here. I forgot he could do that. God, how long has it been since season 1? Because there is so much I feel like I forgot. But most of it is probably to protect myself, I'm gonna be honest. From the fucking psychic damage that first season fucking caused. Oh my god. So there was like 2 monsters. There was like 2 monsters this entire fucking, like, dungeon. Man, the DM must have got real fucking lazy, huh? Okay, what are those bullets? That's a new type of bullet, I think. What, are they Hayaks? Like, what? Okay, you can't just say, like, these aren't normal bullets and then be like, and then just not explain what the bullets are. I feel like the bunny girl's a bit of a disadvantage because she's the only fucking melee character in a group of ranged. And there's nowhere to fucking stand. That one's the mana gem. That big thing's the mana gem. Oh. Oh, shit. It's literally just a fucking counter. Oh, Jesus. I hope you brought a fucking minigun then, Hajime. Holy shit. Grenades? Is that what you're doing? Oh no, it's time for darkness. Alright then. I... The fact that all of them can just make these invisible platforms to stand on is a little weird. Like, from a... Like, it just... It removes a lot of the idea... It removes a lot of the idea that, like, there's not much place to stand, you know? You might as well just have made a fucking platform at that point, you know? The entire harem is... The entire fucking harem is just fighting for fucking sexual favors. Gee, I wonder who will win. Well, damn, can't believe Hajime's fucking dead. Rip in fucking peace then, man. Alright then. Rip in fucking peace. Uh, like, I'm so absolutely fucking baffled by the fact that, like, this show had such a fucking visual upgrade. Like, they changed, like, studios or something, right? Like they released a studio that does their CG, right? I don't know. But, I mean, even the storytelling is a lot better, which... Fuck. Don't know how changing CG companies fucking does that, but, I mean, shit. I don't care, like, what happened behind the scenes. But, at the very least, it wound up leading to a much more interesting and a lot good, a lot, like, fucking, end product. Like, holy shit. Like, I didn't actually think that I would be excited for fucking Arifureta of all things. Like, holy shit. Um... Hmm. But, yeah, I'm still so fucking blown away by just the improvement. Fuck shit, dude. Like of all the, like think of all the bad shows I've watched, the shows that are just so fucking bad that I've just gone like, no, this is garbage. I'm out. And like, imagine if they just got another season, like, and actually improved. Like, it's probably like a once in a fucking lifetime thing, but like, shit, you know. This goes to show that like even like the most bottom of the bargain bin fucking anime ever can still bounce back if they actually give a shit. And it's kind of depressing to think there's so many fucking bargain bin shit shows that just don't. Oh boy. Yeah, but this episode. So, I honestly think that like the first episode of this season was a really really good start. Um, and really felt like the studio going, "Hey, holla, holla, holla! We know that the first season sucked. We know. Trust us. We fucking know, man. But give us another go." And like they really brought their all on it. Like, you know, the CG was way better. Like the storytelling was a lot punchier. Like things like went out of their way to basically show like, hey, here's a thing similar thing to what we did in the first season. Now it don't suck. Like and it worked really really well. Like the storytelling is a lot punchier. CG looks a lot better. Like I'd rather they have no CG at all, but if they have to have it, I'm glad that it at least looks fucking half presentable. Like holy shit. Um, but and this episode just kind of continues that and like continue as we mean to go on. Um, it's still full of a lot of a lot of the comedy is still the fact that you know the fucking harem death match is looming on the future, but I weirdly enjoy it because it's not based around like, ah yes, Hajime, I want that cock. It's it feels like an actual fight for romantic interest, which interests me a whole fucking lot more. Um, like, and that's another thing. Like the show, like there are people in the harem that are wholly interested for sexual reasons, and that it would be Tio, the Darkness Dragon. But for the most part, like fucking the Rabbit Girl and Yue and Kaori, whatever the fuck her name is, like most of what they want Hajime for is the romantic, reason. They actually do like him for more than just his fucking massive cock. And I find that a lot more interesting for like romantic competition than anything else. Mostly because sex isn't funny. It just isn't. Fucking get fucked, allosexuals. Fucking I need the next version of this model I get. I need to make it dab. I feel like I need to make it dab. Just for that. But like, and it works really, and it works really well as like an inter-party conflict, and the fact that Hajime is just so fucking done. But at the same time, he himself seems a little bit, at least, like invested in it because I feel like he does actually care for, at the very least, he cares for Yue and Kaori. But it's one of those things where it's like the him from Earth likes Kaori, the him as he is now likes Yue, and it's just kind of left to, it feels like he's a little confused about what he wants. He's like, well, shit, like basically for as long as I remember, I've wanted Kaori, but now I've got Yue, and she's another thing, and I'm different, and like it's one of those things where it's just actually pretty interesting as like an internal conflict, unless I'm just reading way too far into it, but whatever. From a but for the rest of it, like the way that they set everything up with like you've got the Oasis and the way they go about it and they just deconstruct this whole problem. I like it quite a bit because we've got these extremely overpowered characters that have control over so fucking much. Like the ability to just carve out a massive fucking water reservoir and fill it, like, is entirely within their power set, and they go out of their way and be like, okay, before we solve the actual problem, let's like mitigate it first. There you go. Now you've got water for like a month and a half. Go ham. It's honestly pretty interesting. And then like it's a neat use of powers that they didn't have to do, but they did. And it's something that shows an intelligence that I honestly would not have expected from Arifureta, but there you fucking go. Um, uh, like, and then the actual fight against the fucking monster in the water, that's also fairly interesting. Not because it's a good fight, but because it starts with Hajime just seeing a problem and going, alright, I'm not going in there. That'd be stupid if I did. Grenades! Grenade out! Throwing frag. Like, just fucking fishing like a redneck. Like, holy shit. And forcing the monster to come out. Like, it shows that, like, Hajime is really genre savvy. And in a show that's actually written well, it's actually pretty good to see. Like in season 1, it really wasn't because it just came across as fucking stupid. But here, because we've actually got a much better storytelling apparatus, basically, it comes across as actually being pretty neat. And the poison monster being like controlled by a mana crystal, it's a very, very good setup for what the actual final boss of the arc is going to be, which, that big snake thing with all those mana crystals. It's actually fairly interesting, and I like it quite a bit. Kind of weird how, like, this creature that was put here potentially by the demons has the same gimmick as a creature in the bottom of this labyrinth, which, as far as I'm aware, the labyrinths weren't made by demons, right? Unless I'm wrong. But it definitely is, from a thematic standpoint, if not a narrative standpoint, it really works to kind of establish that in the viewer's mind before expounding on it later on, and that's actually pretty good. The labyrinth itself was actually fairly interesting as a gimmick. Like, the fact that they limited themselves on monster encounters is actually pretty good, because I still do not trust them to completely overblow their fucking budget and have to resort to fucking, like, PlayStation 1 CG. So the fact they limited themselves to one minor monster and two minor monsters and one big monster, I do appreciate that. Like, if they want to go for like shit tons of monsters again, they got to make sure that they have the budget to do it. And I don't know if it was like that in the manga, where it's just like, 3 monsters as part of this arc, but definitely it's appreciated just because they're still on probation. The fighting itself was pretty good. As good as it can get. Definitely beats the season 1 fights by a decent amount. But I feel like the actual fight has not begun, so I'm gonna hold judgment until we actually see the end of this arc here. But like, character-wise, these characters are a lot more interesting than they were. Like, I feel like the pacing is way better. We've got a lot more time to get to know people and like kind of get like a gist of what's going on. I do appreciate that they've basically issued just giving us like Hajime's thoughts verbatim, because that's really lame, and it's a lot more interesting to just kind of intuit the way a character feels based on their reactions. All in all, I would say that Arifureta Season 2 is definitely a lot better, and while we started at a garbage fire, we've managed to upgrade to a small furnace in a fucking American frontier home. Maybe one day we'll actually get a real fireplace, but for now, we're sticking at the small furnace. We don't want to splurge yet. But yeah, that's all I've got to say. It's all around, it's pretty good. I've got no real complaints. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this down there in the comments, whether you liked it, you disliked it, or you want to bring up something I forgot to talk about, which is entirely possible. Oh boy. Remember to like, comment, favorite, subscribe, share social media, tell your friends, hit the share button down below. If you want more content from me, you can always support me on Patreon. If you want more content from me, fuck. I do try and post anime every single day at around noon, and I also try and live stream every single day at around 3. If you want to support the channel monetarily, you always do so through Patreon or via Stream Elements. I got those 2 bits mixed up. Oh boy. Yeah, but those are linked on the end card and in the description. And the stream today is going to be Project Zomboid. I'm not redoing that. I'm not redoing that. Yeah. Anime every day at noon, stream at 3, Patreon, Stream Elements, Project Zomboid, today at 3, multiplayer. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. I'm tired. I'm recording this super late at night. I need to go to bed. Why do I keep doing this? But I need to just start recording like in the mornings. Oh boy. But yes, as always, everybody, I am Nozz, the Goblin, and I will see you in the next video. But most importantly of all, become a goblin today, and I will see you a round.